Pastor Corrine Hollett from the Lutheran Campus Center, or LCC, in Winona. As always, I'm so grateful for each and every one of you for your involvement with campus ministry in our synod. As I always say, too, we are an extension of your congregation's ministry to and with young adults. Since you can't be on campus, we are there for you. This year, I want to share with you words that a student wrote upon her graduation from Winona State University, words that she shared during her last worship service at the LCC. When I was thinking of how to describe the LCC, Matthew 25 came to mind. When I was hungry or thirsty, you sat and ate with me. You made me vegetarian and gluten-free options so I could feel included and nourished. You listened, gave me a community, and filled my soul as well as my stomach. When I was thirsty for justice, you stood beside me and declared that Black Lives Matter. No human is illegal. Love is love. Kindness is everything. When I was a stranger and knew so little of who God is or even who I was, you invited me to sit among you in the circle anyway. When I needed clothes, you gave me a new garment through communion. You declared me as worthy and valuable as any to enter into the house of God. When I was sick or in prison, you visited me. When my mental illness caused me to cry in the middle of meetings, or to disappear for weeks in my apartment, or push uneaten chili around in a bowl for an hour, you loved me anyway. You did not seek to change me, control me. You accepted and loved me for who I was in every moment. When you did these things for me, you did them for Christ. That is why I kept coming back week after week, because I felt God in this place. My worth is defined by myself and God alone, and you taught me that God will never find me anything other than accepted, valuable, and loved. Recently, I got an email from students' parents, a student who had shown up for the first time her last semester of college. Her parents wrote, "When she came home from Winona and shared the book you were talking about in Bible study and talked about the welcoming community that she'd found at the LCC, her face would light up, and she would be smiling so brightly when reflecting on her worship with the group. It was such a blessing to see her happy and willing to join in faith again. The LCC provided a safe, accepting, kind, warm, and inviting space for her to be herself and worship. We are so grateful. Because of her experience, our family has joined a Lutheran church and reignited our faith here in our home. We have found an inclusive community rooted in faith. As a former Catholic, it's refreshing to experience faith again in a warm environment that welcomes everyone. In your letter, you stated you never know when you'll touch someone. You have touched our family, and we are so thankful for your team and for all that you are doing to reach out to young people in Winona. Your support is making a difference, one young adult at a time, and some seasoned ones too. You are part of that story. And so when you hear those words from Sophie's parents, they're for you. Thank you so much."